here today. We welcome you on Skilling on Saturdays, and today we are here to launch a special book that has been written by 18 authors, and it has been inspired by Dr. Adukia. The topic is Magical Powers of Gratitude, and we are here to launch it and talk about gratitude. So let me introduce my team with you all. So Dr. Adukia, you all know, and Nareen Sexeria ji is there. Harish Hirani sir is there. So we three are the lead authors of the book, and there are 15 other authors who have contributed beautifully to the book. So I hope everyone is present from my team, and we would love to talk about the book and the topic of gratitude. Before commencing on other things, I would request Dr. Adukia to share his views on gratitude.
Thank you, Shivani ji. Somewhere, last year in January 23, God gave me an opportunity to join a group led by Harish Hirani ji, and we were reading the book Magic. Then we read other books like Mirror Works, and I found Magic book which is focusing on gratitude. Made lot of changes in my life, 360-degree changes. Then yesterday for today's meeting, I was trying to see the science behind gratitude. So I looked at Bhagavad Gita and I found sloka, 16th sloka in chapter 17, which talks about gratitude. Then I looked at Bible. I looked at Quran and I found that this gratitude is there in Quran 3.145, because being a chartered accountant, I wanted evidence for everything, how that has been dealt with. And the law of attraction is also in gratitude. We find asking and allowing whatever is our wish. And I also had an occasion to practice Ho'oponopono. And I found that Ho'oponopono, which is by an Hawaiian healer, a clinical psychologist, Dr. Hugh Hain, with 4 phases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, is also on gratitude. And I felt the best way to learn any subject is we write on the subject. So I'll stop here because there are many 18 diamonds who have written these magical powers of gratitude, and I congratulate each one of them for sharing their thoughts, and Shivani ji, Harish ji, Narendra ji for taking the lead. Lot of time has gone, lot of thought process has gone. We wanted a consent of Rhonda Byrne to give a title Magic, but God has decided to give a better title, Magical Powers of Gratitude. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughts sharing. And let us introduce the book. So the book has 9 sections, and the first section talks about universal laws, the need for being in gratitude. So I will be presenting a short PPT. So why we need to be grateful, we'll be discussing. Second section talks about essential gratitude practices. Third section talks about compatible relationships. Magical wellness is fourth section. Magical health wealth is the fifth. Gratitude in the workplace is sixth one. And magical self growth is section 7. Section 8 talks about magical outcomes, and section 9 is a concluding section. So let us all reveal the book to our audience. So are you ready, my team? Everyone? So here's the book, Magical Powers of Gratitude. Let us all be on camera and bring the book forward. So
clear दिख रही है.
yeah, just taking a screenshot as well.
Ma'am, it is blurred. Only that.
We'll be showing you on the screen as well. So
अभी तक blur है.
it is still blurred.
Face, it is not showing.
हाँ, now
Yeah.
नहीं
So
नहीं.
this is
I think in the setting you have made the other things blur and only the face.
okay.
That's
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
Just give me a moment.
Move the background, it will work.
Yes.
Okay.
now
Yeah,
it's
see
clear.
now.
So this is the book, and
Congratulations to all.
so let us proceed. Let me introduce my team. Dr. Kishore Kumar Pahuja is there.
Yeah.
Ruchi ma'am is there. Ruchi ma'am is a great gratitude transformer, and she is taking sessions on gratitude and transforming lives since a long time. And I would also like to inform you all that we have committed to dedicate our lives to spread the magic of gratitude to the world. And Naren sir is there, Naren Saxeria ji. And Hirani sir, you all already know he's there always with us. And CA Nikita Tejwani is there. Mohan Pujarji is there.
Yeah, namaskar.
Nilesh Nigam, Pallavi Agarwal, Nisha Narsikar. And from our team, I can see this much on the camera. So Anita Gupta, yeah, Anita Gupta is there. So I would like each one of them to talk some of their thoughts. So starting with Naren Saxeria ji.
Thank you, Shivani. Because this is,
We'll go
I mean,
two rounds, and in first round, just introduce yourself and say something about gratitude you want to say.
Yeah, because we have two rounds, so this will be a brief one, I think. And in the next round, I'll be telling more about the gratitude part.
Sir,
But here I would like to thank you, all the 18 authors, and of course, Dr. Rajkumar Adukia ji. Sir, you were the main inspirer in January 23 when we were reading the Magic book by Rhonda Byrne. So one fine day you came up with the idea that why don't you people convert it into a book? And look, sir, we have converted it into a book it took 9 to 10 months. The story goes like this, sir, that you had given a target of March 23 and I had completed it. But our lead author, Shivani, she said, let all the 18 people contribute their stories. So we waited for that, and although in my book it was already a complete in the sense that all the narratives of all the chapters were written, and reflections we had taken from the discussions we were having, live discussions we were having, which were recorded on live on YouTube. So taking out all those transcripts from YouTube, the reflections were prepared and a full book was ready. But then it was really incomplete as we see it today. If the 18 authors had not contributed, the book would not have come out to be so wonderful. People are telling me that, this is the first book on gratitude. So, general public in India, they don't know so much about the magic. And now they would be knowing about the magical powers of gratitude. So, people are amazed to see it, the ones who have already seen it. And I'm sure many, many more who would be seeing it would be amazed that such a wonderful book on gratitude has been written by we Indians. And to share with the audience that it's gratitude, in very, very briefly, I'll say, Shivani, that gratitude is not all about saying thank you. It's about changing your mindset from lack to abundance. So that is the main theme of the practices of gratitude. Uh, and yes, I would also share one line on how this book came into shape. That we were waiting for the 18 authors to contribute. Meanwhile, the book was assuming gigantic proportions. It had reached, once we collected all those stories, it became a 500-page book. So now it was so bulky that we changed the name to encyclopedia, as Dr. Adukia had suggested. So it became a total encyclopedia on gratitude. We reduced the size to make it a handy book. We reduced it to 375. There were 300 reflections. 300 reflections were averaged by me and Shivani. And day and night we sat in, I think all throughout October, November, and December, we were sitting day and night. And sir, that marvel, that magic is in our hands now, sir. So this is all what I wanted to share in the introductory part. Thank you.
Thank you, Naren sir. It was really a wonderful journey throughout the year. And Harish sir, I would like request you to speak your thoughts on our journey. So you are on mute.
Sorry, I was on mute actually. Yes, this journey started after Dr. Adugaji made a comment that why don't we start a book? And he's a person who always inspires everybody, every moment. So thank you, Adugaji. Thank you, Shivani, for burning your night lamp, and Narendraji. And you made it happen. You really made it happen. So thank you, everybody, for being present today. It is about 18 proud people who have come together.
And it was Harish sir who teaches what gratitude really means.
No.
Yes,
I tried to read that book and analyze something. So can I show the presentation?
Yeah, I'll go through it. Kishore sir, your views. You can introduce yourself and
Yeah, I'm a chartered accountant, following, of course, Dr. Rajkumar Jadokia for years already. I think the day I passed, I've heard of him, and I'm still following him since last maybe 36 years now.
the same is with me also.
Yeah. He is, of course, inspired everybody in the fraternity. He's very famous against our chartered accountants. He has also written himself a lot many books on various subjects. As far as gratitude goes, I have been using gratitude in my life since 2016. I've been writing gratitude journal, which is still available. Anybody wants to see, I can show it to everybody. It has really helped change my life in all aspects because it combines your things, because whatever you speak is an energy. So you tell your subconscious mind that I'm happy with this, and your subconscious mind then, okay, if you're happy with this, I bring you more of this. So gratitude helps you that way. The more you're grateful for good things come to you. So gratitude will help everybody, and I'm very sure this book will go a long way to everybody whosoever reads it will change his or her life. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Coming to Ruchi ma'am.
A very happy morning to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear ones. Coming to gratitude, before that, let me introduce myself. I've been an educator all my life, and I'm changing lives of people with learning disabilities right now. That means people with dyslexia, dyscalculia. Apart from that, I'm a gratitude coach. Now, how did gratitude come into my life? Once I was traveling to Singapore, so at the airport, I got hold of the book. And then I just underlined the book. And then somebody read it to me. After that, I realized, oh, there's a lot of power in it. And after that, I started reading. So because of others, it made a lot of changes in my life. So now I feel that gratitude, you see, we all know vitamins are very important. So now I feel that it is a vitamin G, which is amalgamation of good qualities, attitudes, choices. And in return, what do you get? What are you able to do it? Appreciation, thankfulness, compassion, generosity. Now, we have all these together, how would the person become? I don't have to tell you. And before I end, let me tell you, I am a healer also, practicing a few modalities, Reiki, salt remedies, um, excess bars. So, doing so many modalities, and then when I added gratitude to it, I have come to a point where I feel this is the most powerful thing I have got hold of. So, I feel if somebody has not taken vitamin G, should take it every day because it cannot happen that once you have taken and it is done. Should be done daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruchi ma'am. It was really wonderful, the concept of vitamin G. And I found a book also. There is a book written by some author on vitamin G available at Amazon. And coming to Mohan Pujati.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning to everybody. Thank you very much. The magics, keep on happening, in our life. The outcome of this book is a classic example, of the magic happening in our life. But the only thing is that if you are aware of, and if you become conscious of, expressing gratitude, I think, gratitude become a way of life, for all of us. And as the madam said, the vitamin M, I think we all of us should take, vitamin M regularly so that it becomes, part of us expressing gratitude. That's what I want to say. I'm at my native place. So, you will have to excuse me. I'll be joining, after some time again. I will try to this thing. Yeah. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Akhilesh ji, your thoughts? Kindly introduce yourself.
Yeah, Akhilesh this side. I'm a practicing chartered accountant और फिरहानी सर और अदित्य जी की वजह से हम लोग इस ग्रुप में जुड़े सिंस 2023 आई थिंक हम लोगों ने इसके बारे में सोचा और अदित्य जी ने बताया कि हम कैसे क्यों नहीं किताबों इस ऑडिबल ना आवाज आ रही है मेरी
Yeah, audible.
या तो ग्रेटिट्यूड मेरे नजर में ग्रेटिट्यूड क्या है कि काइंड ऑफ मेडिसिन है जो हम ऐसा सोचते हैं कि हम कभी किसी बुरी स्थिति में जा रहे हैं या हम डिप्रेशन में जा रहे हैं तो हमें ऐसा सोचना चाहिए कि हमारे पास से हमसे बुरी स्थिति में जो लोग हैं वो हमसे बेहतर कर रहे हैं और हमारे पास उनसे अच्छा होने के बावजूद भी अगर हम डिप्रेशन में हैं तो इसका एक ही मतलब है कि हमारे पास जो है हमने उसका कदर नहीं किया और जो हमारे पास नहीं है उसका हमने जरूरत से ज्यादा चिंता कर ली दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गो इन डिप्रेशन या एंजाइटी तो ग्रेटिट्यूड एक ऐसा है दिस इज काइंड ऑफ मेडिसिन ये आपको कहीं ना कहीं आपको उन चीजों से निकाल सकता है बाहर जो आपको ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट कर रही हैं कि अबंडेंस नहीं है स्कैरिसिटी है हमारे पास चीजें नहीं है या व्हाट्स एवर द थिंग जैसे मैडम पहुजा जी ने कहा कि विटामिन जी तो ग्रेटिट्यूड आल्सो हैज अ मेडिसिनल वैल्यू इफ यू प्रैक्टिस इट विद इट तो आप काफी सारे परेशानियों से बीमारियों से भी आप बाहर निकल सकते हैं इफ यू फॉलो द ग्रेटिट्यूड एंड प्रैक्टिस इट थैंक यू सो मच फॉर
Thank you, Akhilesh ji.
मेकिंग माई
We'll come
पार्ट ऑफ
back.
दिस या श्योर
Yeah. Over to CA Kalpana Thakur. And I would also like to introduce one fascinating fact that this book has been written by 10 chartered accountants. Out of 18, 10 are chartered accountants. So, coming to Kalpana, your views. Kindly introduce and share your views.
Great morning to everyone, respected Adukia sir, Narendra sir, and everyone. I am CA Kalpana Thakur from Faridabad. I am a practicing chartered accountant and motivational speaker and corporate trainer by passion. First of all, before mentioning anything about this book. I would like to express my gratitude first to respected CA Dr. Rajkumar Adukia sir and respected Harish sir for bringing the magical power of gratitude into my life. As I'm always mentioning this all the time, that December 2022 was the what we can say एक बहुत ही परिवर्तन वाला समय था मेरे लाइफ में when I was introduced to this magical power, and what I have experienced in this last 1.5 year is what I have mentioned in the book. Before mentioning, because all of us, all these authors before me, they have well mentioned what this book is about. I'll share my personal experience that before coming across this magic of with vitamin G, this gratitude is, I'm a mother, practicing chartered accountant, then looking after the household activity. Harish sir will totally relate to it, and Adugya sir, what I'm mentioning. So सब कुछ वो कहते हैं ना, it was kind of a mess before, but when I've started practicing this, everything changed 360 degree. Now my friends and colleagues ask me कि क्या हो रहा है magic तुम्हारे साथ कल्पना. So here is the answer, that magic is magic of gratitude. And if you would like to know more, grab your copy today. Thank you so much, Shivani ma'am.
Thank you, Kalpana. It was wonderful. And coming to Anita Gupta ji, she is also transforming lives with gratitude. She is a coach. And kindly introduce yourself. You are on mute. Please kindly unmute.
Thank you so much, Shivani ji, and the entire team of 18 authors. I would like to thanks each one of you, because I was not at all aware of something going like this. I was destined and put in this group as 18th author. I entered at the last moment, and that was also because I was practicing gratitude in that particular week. The way I was practicing was each and every thing that was coming around me, I was doing gratitude for it. You know why? Something was happening in my life where I needed the power of gratitude, and I was teaching gratitude at that time. And I was like, agar main sikha rahi hu, to why not use it? I need it badly. I wanted to keep my energies as a mom higher, because my daughter was suffering from dengue. And I personally was never ever imagining that such opportunity will come, but I was vibrating at high frequency. अब आप लोग believe नहीं करोगे कि what is all this vibration she is talking about. So let me tell you a little about it. Because whenever we practice gratitude, we are sending the positive energy, positive vibes to the universe, that we are happy with whatever that is going on, and send us more of the happiness. And this works at a very neurological, means very subconscious level, neurological level, where we send the electromagnetic waves to the universe. You know, until and unless you don't experience, you know the science, you know everything, but you don't experience, it's like thoda bahut doubt hota hai, does it work, does it not work? But when you experience it practically in your own life, that is when you will start believing it. So there is not only my story, but there is other practical stories from all us 18 authors. So I would like to request you guys कि ये सारी real life story है, go through them, and the most important thing is inculcate gratitude as a part of your daily life and see the magic. Like the book says, the magical powers of gratitude. So I want each one of you to experience it personally. And one important last I would like to conclude is, gratitude aap jab bhi karo, don't do it mechanically. This I say in my sessions as well. Do it wholeheartedly from the core of your heart. And I would like to thank each one of you from the core of my heart to be present in this book launch. This is my first book ever, and I'm truly, truly grateful to Shivani ji for inviting me to become a part of this authors club. I am really, really blessed. Thank you so much, everyone.
We are blessed to have you, Anita ji. And it was gratitude that bring you to our team.
Totally, totally agreed.
Totally. So coming to, thank you so much, Anita ji, for all your inputs. Coming to Veenal Jasani.
Yes. Thank you so much, Shivani ji, for collaboration हर एक तरह से, and you are collaborating everything, all the chapters, mixing it, doing all the work. Thank you so much. And I would start this by sharing a thanks to Haresh ji, Ruchi ji. They are a real vibrations. वो जो बोलते हैं ना, बस शुरू कर दी उन्होंने magical journey from the book session, reading it out, sharing that in-depth knowledge, how this was creating a change. We are the changes which we can see, every one of each and every one of us. ये normal लोगों को authors बना दिया. How this is possible? This is because of the gratitude. So it's like you started with one thing, you implemented one thing, and बस stories बनती गई. This is just not 18 stories. These are the 18 transformational stories जो हर एक की लाइफ में हर एक ने वो एक्सपीरियंस किया है, फील किया है in every segment of the life, whether it is career, whether it is relationship, whether it is healing, whether everywhere. So कहाँ पे चाहिए gratitude? What we want, whenever a student requires, a teacher appears, it happens in this way. So in this case, teachers like, Ruchi ma'am, Haresh ji, they came in genuinely, they helped each of us in so nicely, and we have inculcated these, we have practiced these, and you can see the transformation in every part of it. This is not just a book, this is the transformational journey of each and every part of us. We are sharing our own views, but trust me, this is the journey and real examples of the people who have really inputted, मतलब वो जिसने फर्क change किया है, and they have transformed their life from where, from mess to message. So from mess to message, ये किस तरह से होता है? So this is a story about an individual. This is a story about the transformation of each and every part of it. And this book will be a Bible to each and every one of us who are really, you really want to change something, because we always feel and we have always heard thoughts become thing, but in a practical way, how this is possible? These are the practices we have did it deliberately, we have changed it, and we have created that transformation of the life. एक एक की story है, तो it is a must read book by everyone. People have created, मतलब पूरा एक whole heartedly पूरा अपना Bible लिख दिया. So this is a Bible of gratitude. So do not miss out anything. This is an opportunity to dwell yourself. Thank you so much, each and everyone.
Thank you so much, Veenal. Yes, it is a Bible, it is an encyclopedia, and we have taken references from each and every scripture that talks about gratitude. We have inserted various evidences that prove that gratitude has real powers. Yes, Hirani sir, you can go ahead.
हमने नहीं बोला था we are talking about gratitude again, but there are people who don't get it even after doing it because उनका belief कम होता है. So I would like to add that everybody
Right,
says gratitude, but you have to have a total belief, total submission, and miracle will happen. You have to have patience. That's all. Thank you.
That is the reason we have taken the subtitle of the book, Develop an Unbreakable Belief. And it is, I would like to quote a quote framed by me. It is your belief. When you believe 100%, then only you will be itself urged with your inner urge to take action. Otherwise, even a single doubt will hold you back while taking action. So coming next to CA Pallavi Agarwal.
Good morning, everyone. First, I would like to thank all the team members for taking me into a team and blessed me for being the part of this team. I am really grateful to Adukia ji for introducing me to this team, and Shivani ma'am and Naren sir for giving me the opportunity to write the to share my experience in the book. Once in a while, I back out from giving my article due to other engagement, but they encouraged me. Thank you for giving the opportunity. And for me, gratitude is the state of being neutral, irrespective of our personal circumstances, whether facing good or bad situation or encountering medical challenges. Gratitude entails appreciating the goodness that exists. It starts with shift in perspective, a willingness to see the beauty and goodness that surrounds us, even in the midst of challenges. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you or encountering our blessings. It's about cultivating a mindset of appreciation, finding a silver lining in your dark situations. Just thank you.
Thank you, Pallaviji. It was really a wonderful journey with you, and your stories are really heart-touching and wonderful real-life stories. Coming to CA Nikita Tejwani.
Hi, good morning. I am CA Nikita Tejwani from Gujarat, practicing chartered accountant. First of all, I would like to thank you, Harish sir and Aditya sir, to inviting us for Magical Mindset Changer group. This book is a very transformer for me. Really, it is an amazing experience for being writing. I have even not written even a single paragraph, and now for being a co-author, I'm feeling amazed. And for gratitude, it is हमेशा बचपन से सुना था कि शुक्र करो, बट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली मीन ये बुक पढ़ने के बाद, बुक के बारे में लिखने के बाद पता चला कि शुक्र करना, ग्रेटिट्यूड क्या होता है. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Nikita. And she has shared a wonderful story of gratitude, how she healed her mother who has fallen from 6 feet and she went into coma, and how the power of gratitude came, helped her heal her mother just in 1.5 months, while doctors were saying that she will take more than 6 months or not sure about her wellness. But with the power of gratitude, she was able to recover her mother's health back just in 1.5 months. Isn't this amazing?
And I would happy to share that my mother is able to walk. She can do anything which she was doing before the accident.
Yeah.
I met
So
her
it's
yesterday
really
only.
wonderful to listen these stories and instances from you, Nikita. Coming to Nisha ji, Nisha Narsikar is from Pune. Kindly introduce yourself and share your thoughts.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good, grateful morning. And I'm Nisha from Pune. I live in Pune and I've been in the teaching field for more than 15 years now. So the best part of my teaching job is I also teach my students to be grateful. So I like that so much. And how I got this opportunity is through Shivani. So thank you so much, Shivani, and also Haresh sir and Ruchi ma'am for taking the book sessions. And I have been practicing gratitude from my childhood, I can say. But maybe sometimes I must have forgotten. So, like when we get into problems, so then we realize the importance of gratitude. Like we start complaining. So instead of complaining, we should be grateful always. And I would like to say, like, we always say this. We already use this. Like कुछ भी हो जाता है हम कहते हैं thank God I didn't get into this problem, thank God ऐसे नहीं हुआ, thank God. So we already use this, we already say thank you, thank God. But the thing is we just say it mechanically. So we should say it like with the feeling. You should always feel, really feel that you are grateful, and then you must say. Like somebody gives us a gift, we say thank you ऐसे ही बोल देते हैं, लेकिन we have to feel it. Every time you say it, you just feel it, because you're using the word already. Every time in a day, at least once or twice, you will say thank you to somebody. So I just want to say everyone to use the word with the feeling, and then you can see the magic happening in your life. Like my husband, always he wanted me to write a book, and the first book I have written is on gratitude. So I am like, I cannot express my joy and in mere words. And uh, how this opportunity came to me, it is like a dream come true. And really grateful to universe, really grateful to all my team members, and Vasudev sir and Pavan sir, like everybody. I don't know how there is also one chapter written about connections when we talk about the chapter. So how the connections are made, I mean, the universe connects you automatically to the people. And when you are practicing gratitude, you get connected to the people automatically, and the words flow through you. So when you are in that state of gratitude, definitely things will happen for you magically, and there is no other word than magic to explain this. So gratitude is the best attitude. Please follow it, everyone. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisha ji. And there is a beautiful connection. We all were unknown to each other, and how we connected, everything has been there in the book. So there is a connecting link of gratitude, how we connected with each other, and now we are a family. Yeah, sir.
First of all, gratitude to Zoom.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Without Zoom, it would not have been possible. So,
Yeah,
I
can I say?
hope, yes,
Shivani ji,
sir.
Madam
Mohan.
Shivani ji, I just
Haan
want
ji.
to grateful for the connectivity as an
Yes,
internet
ma'am.
instead Zoom, because
Definitely.
without connectivity, error 500, still I am suffering from the connectivity in a routine life.
Definitely, ma'am. That is the reason we need to be grateful for each and everything. And why and to all that, if we do not find reasons to be grateful for, everything is mentioned in the book. And once we start counting our blessings, once we start writing gratitude journal, we won't be able to stop. Our blessings are so much. And I will narrate a beautiful story in my presentation and connect the dots with that. Mohanji, you can go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm at my native place, so I have to
Yes,
rush
sir, no
back,
problem. No problem.
to Bangalore to be present there tomorrow with Narendra Bhai ji. So,
Yes, yes.
I just wanted to say, one thing, about gratitude, that has been beautifully expressed, in our book on page number 115 by, Sandeep Bhai, brother of, Harish Bhai, which I would like to read, for everyone. Of course, book is there with everybody. Everyone has gone through, but, I would like to re-emphasize the same thing again and again. Expressing gratitude goes beyond expressing thank yous. It is about appreciating people's goodness despite mistake. Focusing on someone's strength is vital. For instance, if my brother Harish Bhai does 10 things well out of 11, we should express our gratitude for those 10 good things. Emphasizing positive enhances connections and strengthens relationships, making them fulfilling. Gratitude cultivates positivity and depends mutual bonds. So in life, what happens, is that, you see, even if you do everything good and make, one mistake inadvertently, the people, focus, on that mistake. I think, we should, consciously try to overcome, this negativity, which is there, in all of us. I think, that has been beautifully expressed by Sandeep Bhai. And, I must, thank, Harish Bhai for creating, this wonderful platform, for connecting all of us together. And when we started reading the book, Magic, and, it was just, we used to attend, just casually and express our feelings, but never thought, that ultimately it would end in the result of, coming out with this kind of a book. It is like, I would say, like, it's like a Bible, on gratitude, and a wonderful book. Every day, I start reading the book, I open, any page, and nice to go through, the content of the book. And the content of the book is, is known, I mean, it is expressed by people known to us. That gives, immense pleasure. And I think practicing gratitude out of awareness and consciousness should become a way of life for all of us. And thank you, Rajkumar Dr. Rajkumar thank you, Shivani madam, for doing wonderful thing behind the scene. I think million thanks to you and Haresh Bhai ji and Narendra ji. Otherwise this book would not have seen the day of this thing. I'm really grateful to everyone, and also to all the authors, co-authors, the 18 authors coming together and writing a book, on that also, on gratitude, is itself a magic, in itself. I mean, never ever, I dreamt that, I will become a part of, this book. And thanks to everyone, uh, uh, especially, to Shivani madam, Dr. Rajkumarji for inspiring us, all of us, Harish Bhai for creating the platform, and Narendra Bhai doing a wonderful job behind the scene all the time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mohanji, for all the wonderful things you talked about. And this is the beauty of the book. It has been designed in such a way that you don't need to read it from the beginning to the end. You can pick up any page, any chapter, and you will find a different story in each reflection. So there are 300 reflections, and you'll find a unique real life story in every reflection. So
Hello,
that is the
Shivani.
beauty of the book. Yes,
Shivani,
sir. Yes, sir.
Jatin and Swati are also there now.
Okay. So I would like to invite Jatinji before starting my presentation to introduce himself and share his thoughts on gratitude.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Sorry for joining late.
It's okay. We understand.
First of all, uh, I cannot express in words that how happy I am and how privileged and honored I am to be part of this book, this life-changing book. So I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every person present in this meeting, and my heartfelt gratitude to Hare sir for making such a beautiful community of magical mindset and teaching us so many things. And also my heartfelt gratitude to Ruchi ma'am for talking so much about the gratitude and teaching us so many things. uh, मैं अपनी लाइफ में मतलब जितनी भी चीजें कर पा रहा हूँ, इतनी अबंडेंस में मैं अगर जी रहा हूँ, तो इन दोनों का बहुत बड़ा रोल है। सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा रोल इन दोनों का ही है। And thank you to Shivani ma'am for inviting me for that book launch. It was a wonderful experience and a wonderful day for me to be part of that launch and and enjoying that feeling there. अगर मैं अपने ग्रेटिट्यूड के लिए बात करूँ तो मतलब मेरी पूरी लाइफ एक साल पहले मैं आया था। जनरली हम थैंक यू तो कहते हैं बट उस हिसाब से नहीं कहते, बट एक साल से जो मेरी लाइफ में एक्चुअल चेंजेस हुए हैं, मेरे आसपास का सारा एटमॉस्फेयर, मेरी फैमिली की फीलिंग मेरी तरफ, मेरे दोस्तों की फीलिंग मेरी तरफ, या मेरे पूरे प्रोफेशनल नेटवर्क की फीलिंग मेरी तरफ, सबकी फीलिंग बदल गई है जब से मैं ग्रेटिट्यूड में आया हूँ। तो कुछ बुरा दिखता ही नहीं है लाइफ में। आई थिंक सबने जितना भी बोला वो मेरे ख्याल से इतना अप्रोप्रिएट है। ग्रेटिट्यूड इज द ओनली वे ऑफ लाइफ
Definitely.
एंड इट्स अ ग्रेट एटीट्यूड एक्चुअली वन शुड हैव। तो मतलब जितना भी मैं थैंक यू करूं इस कम्युनिटी का, आप लोगों का, उतना ही थैंक यू कम है।
मुझे
दैट्स
एक
इट।
बात बोलनी है शिवानी मैडम, ही वाज ऑलवेज प्रेइंग कि मैं इस बुक का पार्ट बन जाऊं, जतिन, एंड ही बिकेम।
जो मैं
And his
एक और
prayers fulfilled.
एक और मैं चीज शेयर करता हूँ, तो इट्स विद दिस कम्युनिटी। सो आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर विद ऑल द हैप्पीनेस in my heart and gratitude in my heart that I have been able to get मतलब मैंने अपनी एक साल पहले ना बिजनेस की जर्नी भी स्टार्ट की थी। सो इट वाज अ वेरी अननोन जर्नी, और बिजनेस जर्नी इज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट जर्नी। बिफोर दैट आई वाज अ कॉर्पोरेट एम्प्लॉय फॉर 11 years. So I will be completing 1 year on 29th of February this year as a businessman. So I started my journey in renewable energy. So I'm very happy to share that in the last 4 days, I've been able to gather project orders of more than 3 crores.
Oh, hearty
Great to
congratulations,
know.
Ji.
Hearty
Jatin Ji.
congratulations.
Yeah, fantastic news. Great. Yeah.
Thank you, Jatanji, for all your sharings and thoughts. I would like now request C. Swati to speak her views on gratitude and kindly introduce yourself as well.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. I'm Swati, C. Swati Mukhi from Panipat, Haryana. And thank you to Harish Sharani sir, C. Adhukya sir, C. Shivani ma'am, and Narendra Sakaria sir. Thank you so much for making us part of this book. Really, you have done so much efforts to make this book to launch it. Thank you so much. And for gratitude, I would like to say, just just like we gift Ramayana in earlier periods to their daughters, now we can gift this book to every daughter so that she can read this and get solution of every problem that she is facing. जैसे रामायण गिफ्ट करते थे हम किसी को भी कि कोई भी पेज खोला जो भी प्रॉब्लम चल रही है सॉल्यूशन मिल जाता था, वैसे ही कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम चल रही है तो हम इस बुक में से भी रीडिंग कर सकते हैं और सॉल्यूशन हमें मिलेगा. अभी भी कोई भी क्रिटिकल सिचुएशन आती है तो वैसे हम घबरा जाते हैं, फील करते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है, व्हाट शुड वी डू टू ओवरकम दिस सिचुएशन. बट नाउ with the help of gratitude we overcome all the situation gradually. Really,
thank you, Swati. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yes, really, it is a very, very beautiful experience to be part of this group as well as this book. Thank you so much to all.
Thank you, Swati, for your sharing your thoughts. Now, let's move on to know what gratitude really means, and does it sounds like saying thank you to anyone, or is it something else? So, I would also like to introduce our physical launch at World Book Fair that is currently running in Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. So this we launched our book physically over there last Sunday, 11th of February. And it was really the electrifying energy over there, and the way we launched our book, it was really awesome. So here are the pics. We four of us from the authors team signing author copies, and you can still grab your if you are in Delhi or NCR, you can still grab your author signed copies by four of us at Notion Press stall at Pragati Maidan. The fair is still till tomorrow. So anyone can come, and I'm also planning to visit once again. So if you are coming, do let me know. We can meet.
मैं नोएडा में हूँ, आप यदि मेरे को पिकअप कर पाओ तो सेक्टर 62.
Yeah, ma'am, we'll talk separately.
Okay.
Session is live. Okay. So, and today we are launching it here at our SOS platform. So let us talk about what gratitude is. Is it only saying thank you? No. It is gratitude is a state of being. It is a feeling that we all must be in each and every moment. When we are grateful, we drop off all the grudges we hold for something or someone. Gratitude is counting our blessings in life and not focusing on scarcity. Gratitude is that power that brings us out from a scarcity mindset and paces us towards abundance. What happens is we all have heard about radio frequencies. When we dial a number, mobile number to anyone, we are connected to that particular person. When we tune into a particular frequency of radio, we listen to that particular station, whether it is Big FM or Radio Mirchi. So how this happens? Let us understand a gratitude a bit deeper. So how this happens? Because this word is made up of vibrations. And at what level we vibrate, this justifies the we attract, law of attraction says like attract likes. And this is the reason why we need to be grateful. Gratitude is the highest frequency in the emotional scale where the frequency we radiate, we attract things to that frequency. When we are in a happy state, we attract good things in life. And thanking and gratitude has a highest frequency, as shown in the chart. It has a frequency of 43%, while other frequencies keep us at low frequency. And this is the reason. This is the reason that everyone needs to be in a grateful state. And there are certain other reasons. We'll discuss them one on one, and why you should read this book. Here's a beautiful blurb in the back cover. So there are 9 gems that we selected, and these 9 gems cover all areas of our life that connects with the power of gratitude and bring us prosperity, happiness, and abundance. So these are the reasons, and let us connect it with the law of attraction. Law of attraction says like attract likes, and when you are happy, you attract happy people, circumstances, and events in your life. This thing is mentioned in the Secret movie as well. Gratitude keeps us in a joyful and blissful state. What we reflect, we attract. When we are already into a depressive state, can we attract some good things in our life? So we have already seen the person who is depressed or is in sadness, even if he tries his best, still that person, after all the efforts, that person gets the bad things, attracts the bad things. So that is the reason his frequency is radiating at a low level. And that is the reason we need to raise in our frequency levels. And gratitude is the power that keeps us in our highest states. There is a beautiful technique already mentioned by Dr. Adukia. So it is called Ho'oponopono, which talks about 4 prayers. And when we pray, just even for a minute, this prayer, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. When we wholeheartedly say these 4 words, all the grudges that we hold for something not happening our way or towards someone, the hatred feeling or any other feeling of grudge that we hold, it just gets released. This technique has the power to let go all the grudges that we hold and clean up our entire hurt, and it keeps us free and in a happy state. We practice forgiveness with this technique.
which
And
is
when we pray daily in the morning, just even for 30 seconds or 1 minute, this technique really helps us let go of the things and see the big picture instead of focusing on the small things. What do you see? I would like you to ask. What do you see on the screen?
A dot?
yeah, a dot. No,
I would like
black dot.
audience to reply.
I
Yeah.
am seeing the full
The black dot surrounded by the whole white line.
Yeah.
Please, one by one. Yeah.
I am able to see a blank page where I can make it beautiful as I like it.
Yes.
No, white
This
paper
is the
on which
power.
black spot
Yeah,
is there.
this is the
Yeah.
power of gratitude. There was a story, and this story has been mentioned in the book. There is a story, a famous story of a professor who showed this A4 sheet with this tiny small dot to his class and asked, what can they see? Everybody pointed out to the small black dot that they saw. Only one student saw the entire white sheet and not just the black dot. So
That
this is
was
the
me,
power of,
Shivani. That was me.
yeah.
I
That
commented.
was
That was
you.
me. I saw
Yeah,
the white
yeah,
screen, then the black
yeah.
dot.
Right. So this is the power of gratitude that helps us see the big picture, what blessings we receive from Almighty God, and not just the tiny little complaints that we have that this is not my way, this is not done, or I do not receive this. Instead of focusing on all the tiny complaints, we focus on our big life blessings and big picture of our life. God gave us 86,400 seconds today. have you used one to say thank you? This is a famous quote by William A. Ward. Um, so at least we must be grateful for some time, and if you start getting into a grateful state all the time, you will find miracles happening all around you. The greatest source of happiness is the ability to be grateful at all times. This is a famous quote by Jake Ziegler. There's a beautiful story in the book, Who Packed Your Parachute? So there was a Captain Vikram who used to fly jet planes, and one day his plane crashed, and he suddenly he managed to use the parachute and jump off the jet plane and land safely. After years and years, when he was discussing this event with a wife, and someone from his garden came, and he recognized him. Are you Captain Vikram? He said, yes, but how do you know? He was discussing this instance, and he said, how did you know this instance? I haven't shared this instant to anyone except my wife. So after so many years, when he met that person, he said, I am the person who packed your parachute. So we never know who is doing what for us. And there are so many people from whose efforts all our things are working. And that is the reason we need to be grateful for. If that person has not done his duty rightly, he has not put the parachute that day, which he is doing every day. We find our gatekeepers, we find our helpers on the road who clean roads for us. We find different people. Police is working day and night. We do not know whose efforts has saved us today. And that is the reason to be grateful for in every moment and to everyone. We cannot do all things all alone. It is the combined efforts of so many forces in this universe that makes our life easier. If we are using water into our taps, it is also the efforts of those who dig those trenches and laid the pipelines. We never pay gratitude to them. And that is the reason. Here, Einstein says, 100 times every day, I remind myself that my inner and outer life depends on the labor of other men, living and dead. They can be living or dead. They can be our ancestors. And that is the reason in our scriptures, in our culture, there is a tradition to pay tribute to our ancestors. And that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and I am still receiving. He says he gives, and how we give gratitude. It is said that जो आप देंगे वो आपको उतना ही होना मिलेगा, right? From the universe, from the Almighty God. So when we give 1 rupee, it is said that we receive 1,000 rupees from God. But we do not see it directly. But if we see it indirectly, we definitely notice it. So gratitude is giving thanks to the universe, and universe gives us a lot into abundance and return. So this quote is very deep and said by Einstein in 1949. He also said that he says thank you 100 times right in the morning before starting his day. And if you do not find reasons to be grateful for, here are a list of hundreds of reasons why you must be grateful for. So the book is available at Notion Press site, and if you intend to purchase it, you can use the launch code Launch MPG 2024 to avail your discounted copies. A book is available at Flipkart and Amazon and Notion Press site, as well as yesterday itself, it was listed internationally at Amazon.com. So anyone from outside India can also order the book, become our launch team member, and help us promote our book. Review us at Amazon and send us a screenshot and get a free summary that we have designed beautifully of the magical powers of gratitude, and get a joining link of our launch team launch club. And here is another SOS exclusive membership that we are launching today. So it will be a lifetime membership of SOS and all its recordings, as well as we will be delivering these deliverables, as well as there will be a 6 months mentorship from Adukya Sen and myself towards helping you grow your mindset. And we will be helping you find your why, advanced thinking tools, discovering wheel of life, recordings of all SOS sessions, 5 top self-help books each month, and brainstorming ideas and solution generated, exclusive tools and hacks for growth and productivity, goal getting instead of goal setting, mastermind strategy action plan, exclusive strategies for your growth on social media, growth mentorship for your business and profession, fortnightly master calls with us, with both of us, and personal Q&A, mentorship and guidance, mastermind community support, LIC, that is a system we designed, life in control, reset your mindset, and a action habit, that is start taking action towards your goals. So if any one of you is interested, can DM me, and the number is given here. We will float the flyer and this PPT in the group. And if you want the links, you can connect on my link tree. All links are available there. So thank you for joining us today.
शिवानी
And
मैम, मुझे एक छोटा योगदान शेयर करना है। मैं
हाँ जी
स्टार्टिंग
सर,
बोला मुझे
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग बोला मैं एक शेयर करना हूँ।
Yes sir, definitely go ahead.
But you have to host disabled.
Okay, okay. I'm
able करना पड़ेगा।
yes sir, giving. Yes, you can do now.
एक सेकंड ना। Oh yes.
There are so many wonderful comments in the chat box.
अरे कहाँ गया वापस? I don't use computer a lot, so
Take your time, sir.
Yes. So magical power of gratitude. मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन है, अरे चला मतलब मैंने लिखा नहीं बुक, सबने मिलकर लिखा है। Well, gratitude to everybody. Yes, it is what is gratitude? It's a concept which is multifaceted, which resonates in a word, sound, feeling, and action. In the realm of ontology, studying a being, it transcends 3 dimensions. It embodies. It embodies being. It is more about being something. In this state of being, action flows effortlessly, guided by a profound sense of gratitude. How does one recognize this state of being? It manifests in equanimity, where disturbances and egoism find no foothold. ना आदमी बहुत ऐसा ज्यादा सोचता है अपने बारे में, ना एकदम नीचे सोचता है. It's always controlled. Please, what are you doing? Sorry, sir. Allowing for a fluid existence. एक flow में चलता है. Here, one navigates life's current with joy and awareness. Here, one navigates life, its current, with joy and awareness. Always attuned to solutions. आदमी पीछे नहीं देखता है क्या हो गया. He always says what to do now, what next, because he's in gratitude. Embracing each moment with the heart full of gratitude. Thank you. Sorry. तो बस मेरे को यही बोलना था कि gratitude is something of being. It is
Yes,
not
sir,
about expressing or saying thank you, but it is being the way it is. वो एटीट्यूड इतना दिल में डालना है हमारे अंदर कि we start becoming that. We literally
Definitely.
be the मतलब हम चलते फिरते gratitude हो जाएंगे. We should be a body of gratitude which is walking. That's all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody.
Definitely, sir. Gratitude is a state of being, not just saying thank you.
अच्छा, one thing more. कि आपने पूछा शिवानी मैडम कि gratitude चालू कहाँ से हुआ है? As soon as
Yes,
a
sir.
person was born, gratitude started. As soon as a person was born, gratitude started. आप सोचते इस बारे में बस. So there is no start, there is no end. It is always there. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Shivani.
Thank you, sir.
Can
Yes,
you
sir.
share
Yes, sir. Go
screen?
ahead.
Can you share
Go
screen?
ahead. Yeah. Giving you rights. Yes, go ahead.
My screen is visible?
Yes, it is. Can you make it full screen?
Just a moment. I'm just trying.
Okay, you can go ahead if it is problem. I think the second option will work. Second option, the window. So second option from you have a square window, yeah.
Well, I'm not able to find the full
Okay,
screen.
no problem. You can go ahead. It's visible.
Is it comfortable? I mean, for everyone?
Yeah, comfortable.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So,
Go ahead.
I mean, the encyclopedia which we have prepared, I just want to, speak about the main 21 practices which have been the highlight of this book. And I'm not talking about all the 21 because if I start talking even for one, it will take a lot of time. So the ones which are my favorites out of those, and one line out of each is that one is that it is an emotional connection. So when you list your blessings, you don't say that, okay, these are my 10 blessings. That is not sufficient. You have to be emotional about it. As many speakers have said, that you have to speak it, you have to list the blessings and then say thank you by heart for all those blessings. Then focusing on what you want rather than you get it, how you will get it. So many people start wondering about, how you will get out of gratitude, but no, you just focus on what you want, and that will come if you have a pure heart. Then there is a creative visualization. This is one of my most favorite practices, that when you get up in the morning, you start imagining, close your eyes and start seeing a giant TV screen. What is the situation you want to handle? What is the problem you want to solve? First see that. Then in the second stage, you start erasing that or switch off imagine that you have switched off the TV. Then you again switch it on and see the new scene. That is, what is the solution you thought of? So these are the creative visualization, which is the best practice which I have come across till now. And gratitude is a repetitive practice. You have to do it constantly. You have to be in a state of gratitude always. It's a state of being, as said by many speakers. And focusing on the positive aspects through the gratitude stone. This is one thing which has been propagated by the earlier books, and now we have carried it forward. and it lets you thank for your blessings of the day when you go to sleep. And it also acts as a magical sleeping pill. Gratitude in motion is, every step you take in life, it should be with thanks. So when you are walking and you are exerting yourself, as Einstein said, that exerting yourself, the best way to exert yourself is gratitude in motion, doing walking and saying thank you at every step, sprinkling unconditional gratitude to the service providers. So many people, they come to your home, they deliver, they do service for you, they do your household chores. Being grateful to them is practice which is a real must in these times. Becoming a magic baton for the loved ones, just like the magic wand used by magicians. You can protect your loved ones by the magic baton. And one is the gratitude for your own self. That is very important. You have often we forget to pay gratitude to our own selves. The best way to do it is to stand in front of a mirror, and it's a large, huge practice. One can talk about mirror practice. There's a separate book also on that. Then the other next is the appreciating people as they are. In relationships, I'm talking about the 5 burning issues which one faces in life. That is health, wealth, relationships, your career, your desires, your joy, abundance. These are the burning things. So for relationships, forget the bad things in anyone. Remember his good things, and your relationships will, and also learn how to forgive. Then for your health, ignore what you are suffering from and concentrate on the ideal state of the well-being. And if you do it by heart with some action, if any treatment is required, you have to go to the hospital, but with gratitude. And that gratitude will, just like in Nikita's mother's case, she came out of coma. So a lot of gratitude was playing a role there by Nikita and her family. Shifting focus, and then you come to the part of money and wealth. So shifting focus from scarcity to abundance, that is the main theme of gratitude. That helps a lot in your problems of wealth. Shifting focus from problems at workplace to the solution. You see, I have been into industry for many years, and there also we used to learn how to focus on the solutions rather than the problems. So that is a ingredient of gratitude also. And then embracing gratitude, the concept of finding something to be grateful even in negative situations. There is a very famous story of Pollyanna. A very famous movie was made by Walt Disney in 1960, and she plays the glad game where all the negative things are happening in her life, and she even loses her ability to walk. But she plays the glad game. She is always glad in her negativity, and she's able to walk back one day. So that is the story of Pollyanna. Expressing heartfelt gratitude can also improve your immune system. And one more important thing which I like about gratitude is that it can transform your mistakes into blessings. Just like a police alarm, if you are driving very fast or you're driving without a helmet on a bike and he stops you. So that is a mistake you were making. But how did it turn into your blessings? He was working for your betterment, for your safety, for your life. So that is how you can convert your mistakes into blessings. Then this is one thing which I practiced earlier. Daily visiting top 10 desires that you have on your list, and imagining as if you have already received them. So this is one thing which was important to mention. Sometimes you have to imagine that the good has happened in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships. Everywhere it works. And sometimes it definitely works. and then activating the law of attraction. Law of attraction is a very necessary part of practicing gratitude, where you can attract whatever you desire in life through your thoughts and feelings and gratitude. And of course, one thing which is not written here is action. So all these things, whatever has been talked about gratitude, has to be added with action. Our Rajkumar sir always, whenever we used to have our gratitude lessons, he always used to tell us that, see, you have to do action, then you will get the benefits. Then, IPPRX is a formula where how to write your dreams. This is inside the book. I will very quickly tell you that I is for how you have to write your dreams. You have to write it properly. If you don't write your dreams properly, they will never, you will never be able to accomplish them. It might happen that they might go to the negative. So this IPPRX formula is very important to remember while writing your desires. So the first is, when you write your desires, your dreams will only come true when you write it with IPPRX. That is, for I is for myself. The first P is for the positive way you write it. The second P is for the present tense, that just now I am feeling that I desire this. Then R is to remind yourself repeatedly that of your dreams day and night. As I said earlier, that keep your top 10 desires always in your mind, maybe in your purse. And the X means to write with full excitement. So this is one thing Haresh ji also, propagated to us, and we always keep it in mind. It is there in the book in detail. Then
sir, I would like to here to add one real life story of Jim Carrey that we have featured in the book, where he writes a check of $10 million from each of his movie, and he there is a link to that particular YouTube video where he talks about writing that check. And years before, and he took off that check from his wallet and showed to the audience that today all his dream has come to reality just because of writing that check in the IPPRX format.
Yeah, so that definitely, that was a beautiful story. And as I said that, as far as money is concerned, or any other aspect is concerned, there are many practices. So in money, there is also one thing that for every bill you pay, you say thank you. So, these days, it's in my habit also that whenever any small bill, electricity bill or anything which we pay, we say thank you always. So, yeah, these are the beautiful practices, and that was a wonderful story you mentioned. Then the next story which I have mentioned in the book also is about Bharat Mandapam. As a child in 1972, I went there and attended the Asia 72. So just look how Pragati Maidan used to look 50 years ago with Hall of Nations and all that. But that is all now dismantled. And in the below photographs, you can see how Pragati Maidan and especially the Bharat Mandapam looks now. So, after my superannuation from LNJB Bhilwara Group in 2020, I thought that, okay, I will go into CA practice and see the wonders of practice. And this is a wonderful thing that happened, that, I got a chance to sign the balance sheet of Pragati Maidan of ITPO. I mean, can you imagine someone who has done service all throughout his life gets such a big chance? And that too, he visits Bharat Mandapam. I visit Bharat Mandapam just, 3 days or 4 days before Prime Minister Narendra Modi had to visit there. So it was at its full grandeur. Bharat Mandapam was at its full grandeur. So, this is I had a dream, and it was a beautiful example of gratitude-driven manifestation. This is, it's a wonder. I mean, how a small boy enters Pragati Maidan in 1972 and signs its balance sheet exactly 50 years later. I used to live near Pragati Maidan in the 80s when I was doing CA training in Delhi. So I was very, close to Pragati Maidan. But 40 years passed by. I never thought about Pragati Maidan. And one day I landed up there. Another wonder
And sir,
story.
it is not just you visited. We were also so excited when you shared the news that you visited there. Just before the world leaders were supposed to be there on this stage, and when you shared these pictures, it was really a proudful moment. And one more thing, I would like to add here that we launched our book at Pragati Maidan itself.
Yes. My next slide is on that.
Yeah.
And
Go
here
ahead.
I just wanted to add that the G20 was happening 4 days ahead. So that was a place which was out of bounds for even the VVIPs of Delhi. So I was really privileged, and it is all because of gratitude practices. Now, here is what you were saying. This is another wonder thing that I never knew one year ago, or let's say 6-7 months ago when I was there, that my book will be launched. So I was talking to their CFO that, see, I am in process of writing a book. So he said, he congratulated me and said that I will definitely, try to read the book. Never did I know that that book will be launched at the World Book Fair inside Pragati Maidan itself. And Shivani, thank you, and the other authors who were present there. It is like a miracle. I never thought that this would happen. Mr.
Even
R.K.
I too
Thakur,
never
Mr.
thought
R.K.
it would
Thakur, the
happen.
CFO, is there himself. You can see the photographs. And one of my old friends, who's the business head, who was the business head of Raymond's, one of the joint ventures of Raymond's, Suryadev Mukherjee, he's there. His wife's book was being launched, so he was present and he graced our stall and endorsed the book. So this was a wonder thing which I wanted to share. And then this is my last slide. I'll just take 1 or 2 minutes more. Without mentioning this story, the story of gratitude is not complete. I feel so. And in our book, all will be surprised that this is written by God. Actually, it was by anonymous. So we said, no, this is such a wonder story. Only God has given it to us. So we said the author is God. So the story goes like this: that this gentleman who's a cab driver, he reaches a door of a lady where he was given the address, and he honked the horn. No one answered. After many honks, a very old lady came outside, and he was surprised that there was no one in the house. And she asked him to carry his bag, and she was so thankful for that. So he said, no, you are like my mother. And she started, on the way, she started sharing her story that she's going to the hospice. Hospice is hospital. So she's going to the hospital and she has very little time left. Doctors have told her that she will not live too much, and she did not even have any family left. So this driver, he puts the meter up, like he cancels the meter. He knows that he will not going to charge any money for this trip. Now she asked him to drive through the downtown. Maybe I think it was New York City at that time. So it was nearly evening time, so very less traffic. So she watches her old workplace where she used to work, where she used to live with the husband, the old furniture warehouse where she used to dance like a girl. And she started staring into the darkness. And when they reach their destination, she's taken away by two attendants, but not before. He says that I will not take any fare. She says, you have to do a living. He says, no, I have got other customers. He hugs her tightly. That lady, says to him, oh man, you have given an old woman a moment of joy in life. So thank you very much. So, this man, he thinks that in his life, he did not do anything bigger than this. This is the biggest thing he has done in life. So, we start chasing good moments, great moments in life. Sorry, sir. The great moments, they come to you unawares. And,
So you missed a
there is a
sentence
great
that
saying
it
that
was.
people will not remember what you did or said to them. They will always remember how you made them feel. So this is the greatest story of gratitude that we have included in our book. And we are proud to
So I would
actually.
like to add one thing that you missed a sentence that it was her last breath, and this story is so touchy. When I was this editing the book, it was so touchy. We even thought of removing this, but this after reading this story, I went through it again, and this story was so touchy that we decided to keep it, and it was. For practicing compassion and being grateful. This driver thought that what would have happened if he would have just honked once and went off.
I missed that. Thank you, Shivani.
Yeah. So this is the reason why we need to be into compassion and great gratitude and be kind to others, because we never know what is being going through or what can happen in the next moment. And after hugging this cab driver, that lady took her last breath. This story is so touchy. When you'll read it, you will be touched. And I was getting goosebumps when I first read this story first time.
Yeah, Shivani. Thank you. You have beautifully, completed it. Thank you. And we can have feedbacks on this story also if time allows, Shivani.
Yeah, later.
And
Actually, Sir Pallavi is also waiting to present something.
Okay, so everyone can connect to me on my link tree at this.
We'll share the
ID.
links in the book.
And the book,
Thank you,
in the
sir.
book also the links are there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Pallavi, you can go ahead if you are there.
Thank you, Narendra bhai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
For giving me the opportunity again.
Yeah, just giving you
Just
rights.
to share two of
Yeah.
real life experiences that I haven't. These are not written in the story that I have already shared. Just as I already quoted, gratitude is not more than just saying thank you or counting our blessings. It's about cultivating a mindset of appreciation. It's a real story of my younger kid. One night, my son was driving home late after a group study session. When he realized that he had run out of petrol, instead of getting disheartened, he appreciated the pleasant weather and the fact that he had already covered half the distance. With this positive attitude, he started moving ahead. When suddenly a helpful man arrived and offered him petrol out of from his vehicle. This experience taught us that magic happens when we believe in it and keep a positive mindset enlightened within you and appreciating every situation. And another is the story instant. One of my clients shared yesterday only when I was on audit. When I was discussing about my book launch, he shared my client shared his story. This goes like this: that he was flying from Delhi to Lucknow. He had completed his security check, waiting and was waiting at the boarding gate. A message was sent about the change in the boarding gate, but he missed it somehow. He didn't. When the final call was made, he couldn't board the flight as it was already on the runway by the time he arrived at the announced on the gate. Instead of cursing his luck for missing the flight, he decided to make the best of the situation by checking the alternate flights. While he was doing so, a security guard approached him and informed him that he had forgotten his laptop at the security check. Thankfully, the security guard was able to trace him using CCTV footage, and he happily retrieved his laptop. The incident reinforced the belief that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes what happened to be a setback turned out to be a blessing in a disguise. Wishing you all a wonderful day, and may you all practice gratitude in life to see the magic happening in you. Thanks to all.
Definitely, Pallavi ji, it's our belief only that belief and mindset only that helps us practice gratitude. And it is that you shared the wonderful story. It is we who see things in a short span, but it is God or the universe that sees everything from a big picture, and He knows the best. Right things will happen at the right time. When we have this belief and mindset, definitely uh, we will be grateful. As Narenji also mentions the story of a policeman. When police catches us, let us take it as a blessing, not as a curse that we have been caught by police, but as a blessing that police is there for my safety. So, with these points, we would like to conclude the session, and I would request Aditya sir to add on his views of today's session and share some of his
Before
wisdom.
that, can I make one appeal?
Yes, sir, definitely. Go ahead.
I am on this journey in the voyage of gratitude. I would like you people to help me get more people on this book reading, where I teach about gratitude, and I do it free of charge. There is no charge I am taking. It is just my
Definitely,
vision
sir.
to make the whole world full of gratitude.
And
The mission is
today
to get more and more people.
we all 18 are with you on this mission.
Thank
Mission
you.
MPG.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Shivani madam, can I say one thing, please?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Most
after
welcome.
listening to all of you expressing so graciously, about gratitude, I just want to say, only one thing that, by expressing gratitude, it really helps, in purifying our mind, and which is polluted by, a lot of, unwanted negative inputs, in our life. I think, by expressing gratitude by practicing, it definitely helps, in purifying ourselves. Purified mind is just like, 24 karat gold. I think, we all of us can have, with this wealth in us, just by practicing gratitude. And then I just want to thank, Ruchi madam, for touching, on vitamin G. I think, which is required by all human beings to keep all of us, hale, hearty, healthy, and wealthy. So let us practice, gratitude in right earnestness, and take it to the digi heights, so that it reaches, each and nook and corner of, this world. Thank you. Thank you.
Richie ma'am,
Definitely,
Ruchi
sir.
ma'am का जो
Thank you
चेहरा
so
है ना,
much.
it is full of gratitude.
Yes, yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Smile.
Thank you, Shivani ji, and all the other 17 gems who have contributed to this book. Uh, I also got reminded of a Tattva Bodh. Shankaracharya ji has written many initial books. Tattva Bodh and Atma Bodh is one of them. So Tattva Bodh also says that in every living, non-living, everything, there is a part of Brahman, and we should be grateful to that, those things. So this science of gratefulness should come in our blood, and
Yeah.
we should practice it every time. So wish you all the best to every one of us. And what I found, Haresh Irani ji is a world #1 teacher on gratitude. He emphasizes so much to practice magic row, uh, other aspects of gratitude. So we must share the group link with some message to all our WhatsApp group where we are part of that. If they are interested, they can join this reading exercise where we are reading, even other books. The Hero, Power of Rhonda Byrne, and maybe Louis A. Mirror Works.
Thank you, sir.
That
Thank you.
also is a very beautiful
So
book.
next we will be reading Magical Powers of Gratitude together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
from
you.
next month.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
to everyone.
And I would lastly like to conclude gratitude is the power that keeps us away from a complaining mindset and keeps us down to earth, grateful towards our blessings of life. And the more we pay gratitude, more we attract good things in life. And I would also like to request Pinaki ji if he's there. He was present with us for a virtual launch, a physical launch at World Book Fair. And if he's there, I would like to him to speak his thoughts. Naki ji, are you there? Yes, Manisha, you
I
can go
think he
ahead.
left.
I hope he has left.
Shivani?
Happy
Yes,
morning
sir.
to everyone.
Yes, Manisha.
After Manisha,
Morning to
give me
everyone.
1 minute.
बचपन से जब भी हमने कुछ जीता है, हम हमेशा चीयर्स दिए हैं, और आई गिव दिस cheer to all of you. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray.
Hooray, hooray,
Thank you,
hooray.
thank you, thank
Thank you,
Manisha.
Minister. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, Naren sir.
Shivani, since we are requesting people from the audience, I would request Mr. Mahavir Parekh, Mr. MP Parekh is there. He has been the HR head of LNJ Bhilwara Group. And he
Definitely.
has so I would request if
We
he's
would
there.
love to hear you, sir.
I think
So you are
just,
on mute. Kindly unmute.
no, I think he just signed off, I think.
No, he is there.
He's there.
He's there, sir. He's there.
Okay. Parekh Saab, namaskar.
Namaskar.
It will be very enriching, sir, with your heavy experience in HR. हम आपको आज का सेशन कैसा लगा और ग्रेटिट्यूड के बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
नरेंद्र जी, मैं एक ही चीज कहना चाहता हूँ कि आई नो यू वेरी वेल सिंस लास्ट 10-15 years, and the personality which I was looking in you at that time, and the personality which I am looking in you at this time is entirely different. And you are the foremost example of this. It is I can understand it. It is because of this you are practicing it since last so many years, and you come to this position to write a book. You are wonderful. There is a wonderful changes in you. और मैं आपको कहना चाहूंगा कि मैंने वी कैन नॉट इमेजिन कि नरेंद्र जी जो हम जानते थे बीएमडी के टाइम में, और आज नरेंद्र जी को हम देखते हैं तो जो चेंजेस हमने महसूस किया है, तो आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि ये मैजिक ऑफ ग्रेटिट्यूड क्या चीज हो सकती है। आपने कितने विटामिन लिए होंगे, एंड यू कैन आई कैन से यू आर फुल ऑफ विटामिन ऑफ दिस ग्रेटिट्यूड। और आपने नॉट ओनली यू बट यू हैव डन सच ए वंडरफुल, आपने ये बुक लिख के इतना अच्छा काम किया है कि इट विल बी ए आने वाली जो पीढ़ी है उनके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा एक मार्गदर्शन रहेगा ये इसके लिए। तो मैं आपके सभी जितने भी 18 जो टीम मेंबर्स हैं उनको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा। मेरे लाइफ में देखिए मैंने बहुत सारी बुक्स पढ़ी है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो मैंने अपने आप में प्रैक्टिस की है, बट योर प्रोग्राम एंड योर लास्ट दिस स्लाइड्स विच आई हैव मेक सम screenshots also, and these were just wonderful. I am very much grateful to you. I was very much thankful to you, and in future also I would like to read this book. I would like to have this book in my library also, and I will ask some other people also and some my friends also to go through this book. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
महावीर जी, इन्होंने
Thank you so
पी
much.
नहीं है, इन्होंने इंजेक्शन लिया है रुचि मैम से।
इंजेक्शन लिया सर।
पारिक जी ये जो किशोर साहब है ना, किशोर साहब और रुचि जी, ये उदयपुर के, अपने उदयपुर के ही हैं सर।
अच्छा लगा सर, अच्छा लगा आपसे मिलके, अच्छा लगा। इट वाज ए वंडरफुल। यस सर, यस सर, यस सर।
थैंक यू सर। आपके इन शब्दों से बिल्कुल नरेन जी आज बहुत प्राउड फील कर रहे होंगे।
नहीं, ये जो आपने बोला कि मेरे अंदर चेंज आया, आई थिंक ये सब ग्रेटिट्यूड की वजह से ही है।
हाँ, ये मैं वही कहना चाहता हूँ, मैं वही कहना चाहता है कि ग्रेटिट्यूड की वजह से आप में इतना वंडरफुल चेंज, मतलब हम आपको 15-20 साल से जानते हैं, और आज अगर मान लो इस पर्सनालिटी को देखें तो इट इज ए एंटायरली different personality. Narendra Seksaria is an entirely different personality nowadays.
Sir, I didn't know it. Someone had to tell me. Someone had to watch. So आपसे ज्यादा तो कौन जानेगा, ये इतने सालों से जानते हैं. So definitely it is a example for the other people sitting in the audience that how gratitude can change a person.
Yes, sir.
And
yes,
what
yes,
we
sir.
are propagating in our book, it has happened.
Sir, you are the live example of this this gratitude scenario. Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Words mean a lot.
ये
gratitude is
सर
a
ये
miracle
ग्रेटिट्यूड
skill, no? Yeah.
सर ये ग्रेटिट्यूड का एक कमाल है, तभी तो महावीर जी यहाँ बैठे हैं, हमको महावीर का आशीर्वाद मिला है सबको।
बट महावीर जी, थैंक यू फॉर टेलिंग अस
जी
कि ये थोड़े नटखट थे हमारे
जी
नरेंद्र जी, अभी अच्छे हो गए।
हाँ, वही कह रहा हूँ सर। सर जो चेंज मैंने इनमें देखा है, मतलब यू कैन नॉट बिलीव कि एक पर्सनालिटी वो मतलब हाउ मतलब ट्रांसफॉर्म होके किस पर्सनालिटी में जा सकती है। इट वाज ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ग्रेटिट्यूड ओनली।
Thank you,
अच्छा
sir.
लगा
Thank
सर
you.
आपसे। हाँ जी जी
Narendra ji, this is the
Thank you.
best testimonial for all of us. Yes.
Sir, I am so blessed today. He is my guru, and he was so nice to come and attend the full session. And I'm really thankful, Parik Saab. Really thankful to you.
No,
I'm
we
also
are
very
all thankful to you, sir. We are all blessed to have you
my
today. Yes.
my pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
My pleasure. My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And lastly, I would like to conclude the session with one thought that I received from Bhagavad Gita as well. कि ग्रैटिट्यूड हमें दृश्य में अदृश्य को देखने की शक्ति देता है। और अगर भगवत गीता को भी एक सेंटेंस में समेटना हो तो दिस इज द बेस्ट समेशन दैट आई हैव लर्नड फॉर भगवत गीता एज वेल एज ग्रैटिट्यूड। तो ग्रैटिट्यूड जैसे हमने वो स्टोरी देखी, व्हाइट शीट देखने की शक्ति देता है। भगवत गीता में भी हमने यही सीखा कि जब हम पृथ्वी पे होते हैं और पास से देखते हैं तो हम एक दूसरे की कमियां देखते रहते हैं, कंप्लेन करते रहते हैं। बट जब यही इंसान एक एरोप्लेन में बैठ के स्काई से अर्थ को देखता है तो उसे सब चींटियां दिखते हैं एक मामूली सी, तो हम कंप्लेन करना भूल जाते हैं। तो ये शक्ति देता है हमें ग्रैटिट्यूड, दृश्य में अदृश्य को देखने की शक्ति। एंड आई हैव वंडरफुली narrated it in one of the chapters. I hope those who will be reading the book definitely they will be able to take action to transform their lives. And wishing you all great transformation, great shift in your mindset, and manifest great things in life. Wishing you all the best, everyone. And I'm thankful for all our audience who join us every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. to make this show a successful. And thank you from the bottom of my heart to each and everyone. Just in case anyone wants to take our personal mentorship, that is 6 months long, we'll be floating the flyers. You can DM us or connect with us anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you to
Narendra ji.
all my team members who made this dream possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
truly
Thank you.
feeling blessed to be part of this community, and thanks to each one of you who supported us to launch this book virtually. And thanks to Zoom, thanks to Notion Press, thanks to Amazon, thanks to Flipkart, thanks to each and every person who has made this journey possible to bring out this encyclopedia of gratitude to the world.
Definitely,
Thank
you.
anything in this
Thank you.
world
Shivani,
is connected with so many things. We
and
cannot do
Shivani,
things
I would
alone.
like to personally thank these wonderful authors who came in their maximum numbers today and sat all throughout. Thank you,
Yes.
all the authors. Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
I
you,
really
Narendra
love
ji.
you all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure.
And I would like to make a small announcement. Next week, we are planning to bring someone for speaking on immigration laws. So as this was a request from one of our audience to bring someone to speak on immigration laws. So I have someone from Mexico who will be joining us next week. I'm still in conversation with that person. And
That's
he's
wonderful,
in,
ma'am.
yeah.
Oh, very interesting, Shivani madam.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for arranging this
So
meeting.
looking
Yeah.
forward to bring various sessions on enhancing our skills and gaining knowledge sharing. So let's make it a big platform and let's spread the magic of gratitude to everyone to transform their lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So much,
Thank you,
Shivani,
Shivani ma'am.
bringing up all the great personalities. Really would love to learn from you. How do you pull them in?
I think Shivani, you should take a class on that. Why don't you
Yes,
take
yes,
that and how to bring
definitely.
people?
SOS में एक class शिवानी जी से.
I am always there to fill the gaps.
Success story of SOS.
Definitely, definitely. We'll bring. We
Anita,
have shared it
Anita,
on our
do you
50th
remember
episode.
I had given a suggestion that she should write a book on that.
Yes, yes.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
your title
We'll
can
do
be
one
how to
day.
get connected with people. Yes, it
Right.
can be. Yeah.
So thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye.